to hear. Drink a good deal of it, make a good meal of it, stick to your old-fashioned beer. Now don't be afraid of it, drink till you're made of it. Now all together a cheer.
Hello everyone, it's Mark here, your one-take beer reviewer, here to pop the top off of another beer that I have not yet tried before, live in front of a camera. And I have been going through all the seasonal offerings of Newcastle, England. Actually, they're being brewed at other sites now because of ownership. But anyway, this is the last of their seasonals, and it's actually the first one they offered. The PR people at Newcastle have been sending these to me since the winter seasonal, and so this will be the last one I'll have. It's the Newcastle Werewolf, and this is listed as a red ale, and the description says, smooth mellow overtones of sweet berry fruit, a bite of bitterness with long deep lingering, brewed with rye malt, naturally blood red in color. And I've got the information up here that says it is it has Fuggles and Goading hops with a alcohol by volume of 4.5%, so pretty mild, and 23.4 international bittering units. So not extremely hoppy at all, but we're certainly willing to give this a try. I'm pushing this ahead of a couple others that I've recorded because obviously this is going to want to be a seasonal that will be in stores by Halloween, if not now. Drop. So let's just pop the cap here. Nice malty smell under the cap right away. And give it a proper beer pour this time. And finally learning how to control the head formation in a beer pour. But yeah, that's a nice reddish amber to brown ale, and it's got some good fizziness coming up. This is the beer's best friend, the Sam Adams glass, with one of those glasses with etching in the bottom that helps keep bubbles forming. So it helps kick the head up some more. Let's fill it all the way up. And it has a nice presentation here. The bubbles do stop after a little while, but you can see a nice, decent head. Has a slightly spicy malt smell. I kind of get the earthiness of English hops, which you don't always get in an English beer, but it's pretty nicely expressed here. Well, it still has, I guess we'll call it the heritage of the original Newcastle brown ale. It's the maltiness is not as pronounced as they might want to say, but it is nice, and again, we use the term earthy when we describe English ales, and that's kind of what it is. A little nutty, maybe a very slight bit of peat to it. And hops are not going to come up as strongly as, you know, people like us who are hop heads who drink India Pale Ales all the time, but there's definitely a little bit of a bite to it because it's a werewolf beer. And it does sit pretty well on the tongue, and I've had this in the fridge since I got it about 3 weeks ago, so it's still coming out pretty fresh. And as I might expect, it's a pretty decent session ale, though a little not overboard, but a little more character to it than something just for sitting around and sampling. Again, there is a little bit of a spicy character from rye malt, and it is pretty much as advertised and worth seeking out for this Halloween season. Of course, we all love our pumpkin beers, especially our imperial pumpkin beers, but this is kind of in the category of red ale slash, pardon me, harvest ale that a lot of brewers have been getting into, because making Oktoberfest beers just takes too long, and something with October on the label tends to get pulled off the shelves at the end of the month. So worth seeking out. It is Newcastle Werewolf Ale, and it should be in stores now. So go find some, or go tell yourself about some other brand new beers and just enjoy.
Now don't be afraid of it. Drink till you're made of it. Now all together a cheer. Up with the sail of it, down with the pain of it. Glorious, glorious. glorious.